HR is one of the biggest cost centers in any company. It handles thousands of repetitive requests every month: leave applications, policy questions, onboardings, promotions, escalations, and compliance. Today, I'm going to show you how you can completely transform HR operations using agentic AI. In a typical organization, HR teams spend most of the time answering the same questions again and again, manually updating records, sending emails, and coordinating across tools. The systems already exist: Google Sheets, HR documents, and databases, but they are fragmented, slow, and heavily dependent on human effort. Today, we are building an agent that acts as a central point of communication, monitoring and responding to all HR-related emails received at a specific Gmail ID. Every incoming email is automatically analyzed, understood, and routed to the appropriate HR workflow in real time, ensuring faster responses, reduced manual effort, and consistent policy alignment. First, I go on to my company's AgentSpec environment and create a new agent. I've already prepared a detailed prompt for this exact agent. Here, as you can see, I want it to make an intelligent HR agent that fully automates all HR workflows. And I want it to be the key communicator between employees, managers, and HR teams. I want this specific agent to have 4 different automations. The first one being leave management, triggered by these 3 keywords. The second one being employee lifecycle support, triggered by all of these keywords, and policy benefits and HR knowledge support agent, triggered by all these keywords. There's going to be a fourth workflow as well, which is going to talk about HR escalations and ticketing. I've also set in trigger to these keywords. Also mentioned that the agent has full access to this email ID, and this will act as a trigger and look for these specific keywords in all of the emails. I will give this agent a step-by-step to what to do in all of these workflows so that it's easier and we can test while building it. I have also prepared a few resources such as employee details. I've assumed that there are 50 employees in this company, as well as I have also made a few policy documents as well as a HR document. Let's start this workflow here. As you can see, it first asks for authorization. It automatically tells me what all tools it needs to set this HR automation workflow in place: Gmail, Google Sheets, and Slack. I tell it to connect to Gmail, Google Sheets, Google Drive. For this demo itself, I'm keeping things extremely simple. Whatever key connections or integrations you need to make at this point specific to your organization can be made as well. It then asks me to connect to the Google. To check if the Google Drive connection has been made, we can also go to the integrations part of it. And here we will see that the Google Drive has been integrated as well as the Gmail. Okay, so now it's telling me that it's ready to build the 4 automation agents, and it's also mentioned what 4 it's talking about. Now wants me to provide detailed instructions for each of these automations. So for the first workflow, I have prepared a prompt. When the keywords leave, vacation, and holiday are detected in email received by AgentSpec@gmail.com, this is the Gmail that I'm setting the trigger to, go to employee details and find the employee, then email the supervisor about approval. If approved, tell the employee that the leave has been approved. If not, then stop the work. I will also attach the Google Sheet, which has the employee details. Now, wherever your data is stored, be it Superbase, be it any other dashboard, you can connect that as well, only by going into these integrations and adding it in. Now it is asking me to connect to Google Sheets. That is done within seconds as well. Now it's asking me for the layout for the spreadsheet. I will mention that the spreadsheet already has used the it has also asked me to list the column names exactly. So I will do that as well. Let's see this. And then it's asking me about the approval process, which is a very crucial aspect. Do you expect the supervisor to reply to the approval email with the word approved or yes in the body, or will you click a link, press a button in a separate system? Let's keep it easy and keep it an approved or a yes in the email body.
Is now deployed and ready. Now let's try to test it. Let's run it manually, and here it starts testing the workflow. Let's check if I've received an email. This is a test email, and after this, a reply was sent as well. Great. So here we can see that the email has been sent and has been approved as well. This is just a test email to see if all of the integrations are working, and clearly they are. Back to our editor. This is a test result. It was able to find the sheet, find the supervisor email, searched for the employee not found in the sheet, which is a very big parameter. That means that in the sheet, as I have mentioned employee, this email as the employee email, I will be sending all of my tests from this email now. That's a key learning. Sent approval request to the supervisor, which is here, supervisor name, supervisor email, and then great. So that is working. All of that is working. Save this workflow and let's move on to making workflow 2. So clearly has been saved is now active. It watches Gmail for the specific keywords that we had mentioned, and it just relays its understanding